morning and hello, I'm Professor Code. This is a Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Review for Monday the 31st of October 2022. Quick look at yesterday's results then for Sunday the 30th. We're at Galway on the National Hunt in the 4:35. It was the bumper National Hunt flat race. We had to go 3 horses in that race, varying degrees. Numbers 2, 3 and 4, so Fortunate Lighting, which came 5th at 11 to 1. Number 3, Fox in the Park, came 3rd at 5 to 1. And number 4, I Am Shadow, 4th at 4 to 1. So we got 3rd, 4th and 5th place. We put it on, we said in the video yesterday, our preference was for this Fox in the Park, which was £2 per £8 unit and £1 per £8 unit on the others. So that's £200, £100, £100. So we lost £400 there, or £4 per £8 unit, 0.5 of a unit exposure. So the account came down for the 20th consecutive day to plus 53.90 units, so plus 54 roughly. So 54 units from a peak of 72. So 18 units have come off this account in the last 20 days. So it's not very clever. We must admit, and the winner was a bit of a tail risk, so you got this normal distribution. So the tail was wagging the dog really. This is we've got a 66 to 1 FTO, first time outer, and the favourite, the 5 to 4 favourite, was behind that. So we beat the market significantly really. Our Fortunate Lighting 11 to 1 SP, we got 18s. We beat it, Fox in the Park, significantly, 5 to 1 we got 10s, and what is it, I Am Shadow 4 to 1 we got 6s. So we got 2 things right. We got the batting order of R3, albeit it came 3rd, correct. We got the staking right, and we got the execution right, but the result went against us yet again. So that's where we are there. So now today, we've got no racing, unfortunately. We've had a good look at it and it's pretty scrappy. We've been all over the place, as say, Ireland, all weather this evening, etc. So unfortunately there's no bets today. So that's that. On the Forex front, there's quite a lot. Let's say this is a very big week for Forex. Just grab this. Well, what's been going on over the Asian session overnight? Well, the Bund and the US 10-year have been dirging around, nothing exciting there. Gold's on the deck really, nobody's having a go at gold. And the euro's soft, the yen's soft except against the CAD, Canadian dollar. And and the CAD's soft generally, so we'll talk about that in a minute. We've had China PMIs which are coming below 50, which is a contractionary area, so that's soft as well. German retail sales have just come out prior to this video. September marginally positive, but over the year they're still negative. So you could argue that we're starting to see a little bit of a tick up in German data, and we've got European GDP later today, this morning. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got Royal Bank of Australia rates decision. Wednesday's the big one, the Fed. That'll be our evening time. And Thursday's Bank of England rates decision, another big event, and Friday is the NFP, non-farm payroll. So it's one of the biggest data weeks you'll get, sort of all coming together. So what do we think is going to happen? Well, obviously the market's going to be very twitchy about this Fed rates decision to Wednesday, which is going to be they're going to be wanting the Fed to pivot to a certain extent, in other words, take the handbrake off rates rises, and for the equity markets will then bounce like crazy. But if they do that, it'll be very short-lived. I mean, Facebook's come off 70%, which is significant, and you know, those were the darlings of the stock exchange at one stage of the tech market. So things are not very clever out there. What do we think is going to happen today? Well, we think the CAD's going to be very soft. So the CAD and the euro are going to be very soft. So if you're looking at doing any sort of form of day trading, not using data bounce, then look out for selling the CAD, Canadian dollar, and selling the euro in those pairs. That's what we think's going on. Data bounce wise, we'll see. At the moment the markets haven't really moved enough for us to get a spike, so we'll see how it goes. So it's likely that we're not going to get involved this morning, but we'll see, you never know. So anyway, we'll try and keep you up posted, but we may not have time to do the video. So that's where we are. We've got no racing today. We've had our 20th consecutive losing day on the racing. We've had 10 seconds, so we've got 50% seconds, which you could argue was the ideal scenario for betting each way or forecast betting, but we haven't done it. So we've lost, and we're looking at the account coming down about 18 units from its peak. So we've got no bets today. And Forex is going to be sort of limbering up for midweek major events. So anyway, if you subscribed, welcome, and thanks for watching, and goodbye.